Hey everyone, it's Gamefruitpulp and welcome back to another Minecraft video. In today's video, we're going to be going over some of the changes made to the Inizicraft server that I believe will greatly benefit player experience on all of our maps. This kind of video normally comes out on the Inizicraft server channel, so be sure to check out that channel on YouTube. It'll be linked in the description as well as in the cards section of the video. That being said, I think this change is too important to send only on the secondary channel. I want to make sure that all my viewers get it. Because it is going to change how you connect to each of the different maps on the Inizicraft server. Ultimately, this change was made because we thought it was best for the player base to allow them to connect directly to whichever map they'd like to. And the way we did this is by creating a hub and server network with each of the different maps hosted on its own server. Today, I'm going to be going over each of the IPs that we currently have and what each IP connects you to so that there isn't any confusion going forward. We're going to be starting, as you can see here, I have three different servers to go over. We're going to be starting with the bottom one, the server hub. This is what the old IP of Inizicraft.net, as well as the IP of play.inizicraft.net will connect you to. When you join the Inizicraft hub, you'll be spawned into a hub server that is still being built right now. Hopefully it'll be completed in the next couple days. And on the hub server, you'll have information about each of the different worlds and what they offer. And then once you've made your choice on what you want to go to, you can right click and then you basically select the map you'd like to go to, whether it be the Toronto project, Townie, creative, or stay in the hub. Additionally, you can do /server and then choose the hub or choose the server you would like to connect to through that method. Going back to the home page, we have our Townie Direct Connect. That is for townie.inizicraft.net, and that will connect you to the Townie server. By connecting to the Townie server, you will be brought to wherever you previously left off on the map. As I load in here, you'll see that I'm floating in the spawn area. So say you were in your town, this is where you would spawn in. This is where you would spawn in on the map. If you've never joined the server before, you would obviously spawn into the spawn location with the server rules. Lastly, the Toronto IP to connect directly to Toronto is toronto.inizicraft.net. And same thing as Townie, if you connect to the Toronto map, you'll be off where you previously were, with the exception of the first time that you join. If you've previously been on the Toronto map, the first time you join this IP, you will be brought back to spawn, and any items you have will be wiped. Unfortunately, that was the only way for us to do this efficiently. The good thing about that, though, is if you've done any of the quests on the map, you're going to be eligible to do them all again. So that's a benefit. And again, just a little bit more details as to why this was done. Ultimately, this was done because we thought it benefited all of the players in all three of our different servers. We were running into an issue where plugins were not going to be compatible with each of the different game modes. For example, a plugin on Toronto that we wanted wasn't going to be compatible with Townie, and a plugin on Creative might conflict with Toronto. And so ultimately, we thought the best way forward was to separate each server, allow each server to be worked on individually. Say that the Townie server is down for maintenance, the Toronto server would still remain up. And allow players to sort of get a more immersive and in-depth experience on each of the different game modes that they're playing on. In addition to connecting through each Direct Connect server, on any of the maps you can do /server and then type in the server you'd like to go to, and you'll be teleported back to where you previously were on that map. So this allows players who've played on Townie in Toronto or Townie in Creative to toggle back and forth between the maps without being forced to go back to spawn. This is also to show that we have still interconnectivity amongst the servers, and the best ways to demonstrate that are through our tab list. As you can see, Star is also on the Townie world, but if I go to server Toronto, server Toronto, and click tab list, you'll see that I will be showing in the Toronto world, Star is showing in Townie, and then the hub and the creative server are currently empty. Chat is also connected, so if I say hello to Star, even though I'm in the Toronto server and Star is in the Townie server, we can have a conversation with each other. When Star leaves the network as a whole, because obviously when he leaves the game, Star won't show because he's not on our server. But when he leaves the Townie server, you'll see that he's left by the message saying Starbound has left the network. If Starbound rejoins another map other than Toronto, it will say he joined the network, as you see there. And if he joins Toronto, it will show that Starbound joined the game. So he's going to demonstrate that for us quickly as well. When Star joins Toronto, there you go, Starbound has joined the game. So now you know that Starbound is on the network and in Toronto as demonstrated by the tab list. If he were to leave now directly from Toronto, it would say he left the game and left the network. So that's the quick and efficient way to keep track of which friends are playing on which worlds, and a little bit about what each of the updates is all about. I hope you guys find that this will make the experience on the server more user-friendly, and Star says to subscribe to Gamefruitpulp he knows that I'm reaching the intro of my video. So that is going to be everything. If you have any recommendations on how to improve the server, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're a returning viewer, be sure to leave a like and share the channel with some of your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support. My name is Gamefruitpulp, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Have a good one.